Hi, I'm Adam Sarhan, and welcome to my podcast. Today, I will be talking about a global issue that you might have heard about a lot, especially in forced marriages. But our topic today will be about how married women lose their agency. You might wonder, what is the meaning of agency? In simple terms, means not being able to take your own decisions for yourself, rather have someone else take them for you. For many centuries, women were forced by their husbands to do what they are told, which is seen in the novel Their Eyes Were Watching God. On page 65 of the novel, we can see Joe's violent nature, where it was quoted, "He felt like rushing forth with the meat knife and chopping off the offending hand." This clearly shows how jealous and overprotective Joe is, which then led for him to force Jeannie to tie up her hair without asking if she would want that or not, which is quoted, "That night he ordered Jeannie to tie up her hair around the store." You can see that the word ordered, which seems as a command that her husband gave her to wrap up her hair in a veil without getting her approval or opinion, forcing her above her will. Also, visual imagery is shown that Joe he emphasizes his violent nature. Furthermore, Joe is characterized as being controlling and forcing Janie to do something that she did not agree on. Next, this develops the theme of married women losing their agency. In today's world, many statistics were made about women's ability to have a say in their actions. And as quoted, concordant reports that the wife made the decision alone were generally the least frequent arrangement, range 0.4% to 3.8%. This relates to the text by showing how a few percentage of women are actually able to make their own decisions, like Janie, not being able to live with her hair freely and has to wear a veil all the time. Also, across the 51 countries where this information is available, it is only 57% of women who are married or in a relationship are able to make their own choices about significant decisions. This relates to the novel because when Janie gets married, she is unable to take her own decisions and live in a cage created by the three husbands she had, which made her fall in love with the freedom when all her marriages ended. And according to a study conducted in southern Ethiopia, 64.8% of married women in urban areas they exercise decision-making power over contraceptive use, as against 43.1% of women in rural areas. Further, within rural communities, domestic decision-making power vested solely with the wife in only 14.71% of cases, while in 45.83% of cases, decisions were made solely by the husband. This relates to the story because at the time in rural places where the story takes place, husbands had the higher power over their wives, which made any important decision made primarily by the man. This issue, which is how married women lose their agency, it can't be immediately stopped. But women's rights and freedom of speech have grown out more free throughout the years. I was Adam Sarhan, and thank you for listening.